Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. I am Maker400, and we are going to continue breaking these metal blocks so we can get this gigantic, spiny... I don't know, do those guys actually have names? Like, they're not thwomps, they're not womps. I think they do have a name, though. They're like rolling thwomps or something. See again, more physical pain to Corrado. The game designer just really wanted to... Really nicked me, old boy. You're actually bending. I'm thinking that's the volcano heap, but like, he's actually melting. Wow. Man, he must have, wow, he got up already. Oh, so very close. My treasure hunting, I really hate that, or not hate, but it's really an odd face to make. So he thinks the treasure's over there, so let's go check. Yeah, but first, star piece. Because we love star pieces. Star pieces are awesome. So, what should I talk about before we get to the boss battle? iPad. The iPad is, I think it's released, at least for in America. The iPad is released, and does anyone seriously want? Why would anyone seriously want to buy that? I mean, I'm personally a Windows user. I'm personally a PC. I'm personally for PC. I don't really like Macs all that much. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, people say, oh, PCs suck, but they're usually comparing $300 PCs to like a $1,000 Mac. Because Macs all cost like about the same price, for the most part. They cost a lot more. But like at my college, like there's people saying there's PCs in the lab, and like all these PCs they suck so much, but they're like really cheapo PCs. These are the badges I'm using. And then they're saying, oh, but the Macs are so much better when they were really more expensive. And it's like, well, of course they're gonna be better. They're worth more money. So like that really annoys me. But anyway, the iPad is. I just don't see how anyone would... I mean, first of all, I looked at the size comparison. It's, from what I could see, essentially about the size of a Wii. Around the size of a Wii. And while the Wii is compact for a console, do you really want to carry a Wii around with you everywhere you go? And by that sense, you want to have... so here you have the Lava Piranha. You guys bad. Bad guys steal Star Spirit. Bad guys come to hurt, steal... Yeah. I really like actually kind of the shading on him. He actually kind of looks almost three-dimensional here. But anyway, do you really want to have something that small in your living room? Like, I don't really see, like, if you're gonna buy an iPad, you're better off buying a Mac and an iPhone. I don't know. I just don't really see any purpose to the iPad. It just looks stupid, and from what I've read, it also like for reading books, the lighting is bad. It gets really bad glare. I don't see why anyone would want to buy an iPad. It's really huge too. Like, how are you gonna carry that? Why would you carry that? It's breakable. I mean, I can understand a laptop. Why would you? I don't know. I'm just baffled that anyone would actually really consider that unless they're hardcore Mac users and they love Apple and they're like, I don't know, Apple whores. Probably shouldn't say that. Sorry for anyone I'm offending who really likes the iPad, but I just don't see any purpose in it personally. Not even just because I like PCs better, but because I just don't see any purpose in carrying that. Granted, I'm not really a big phone user or an MP3 user anyway, though. Lava Piranha. Here's my challenge for this one. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. I also didn't mention it last time. Sushi has a new move called, what's it, Tsunami? Tidal Wave. No, Tidal Wave. It's Tidal Wave. And it basically just covers the field in water. It's a pretty useful move. I didn't mention it when I showed it last time. So here's what you want to do off the bat. Is you want to kill those lava buds, because they'll hit you with fire, and like the first... I actually died. This is the first boss I actually died to in the game. Only because... A, because of my challenge, and B, because the lava buds really... you want to kill them off with Bombette's Mega Bomb if you have that, or some other move that does multiple attacks. Because A, I didn't have any Star Spirit power because I didn't refresh beforehand, and oh, he's still alive. The lava buds will really damage you, so you want to make sure to kill them. So now he's alive, he has his tongue out, and he's flaming. All his things are flaming. Now, here's how this works. You can technically use ice power on him, and not only will it allow you to jump on him, but it will also weaken them, and they'll be frozen for like, or they'll be damaged and they'll be stunned for a few turns. So technically, you can go through this entire battle. I'm not sure, definitely when they're in the fire mode. I'm not sure if it'll have the same effect when they're not. But you can go through a good portion of the battle at least with them being stunned, so you can almost no damage. My challenge was not to remove the fire, hence why I put the fire shield on, hence why I'm forced to use Bombette because all the other, or for this section especially, because all the other partners would be able to jump on Lava Piranha. But Bombette also works because I can kill the Lava Buds. Or, I mean, I can... Colorado, you kind of admit he has guts to run into the Lava Piranha. I mean, no other character is going to do that, but, yeah, they just love to give him physical damage. These Lava Buds will also have these little lava, they're called Lava Buds, right? What are those things called? Petit Piranhas, I think. And they'll attack you right off the bat. You want to make sure to kill them, so like Bombette's good. Bombette is really good for this battle, personally, I think. Whether or not you, I mean, I'll take that back. Sushi is good for this battle if you're not having a challenge. Sushi is good because her tidal wave will easily like damage all of the piranha plants. However, I didn't use Sushi because I was challenging myself. So if you're not using Sushi, Bombette is good for this battle, in my opinion. So yeah. Other than that, this is probably the first challenge, or first boss I had trouble with, mostly because of the challenge. Without the challenge, it's almost really easy because you can use ice power and stuff. Not removing his fire, though, he's actually quite difficult. And I had to get a good strategy to defend against this guy. Because he is quite annoying. So... I actually kind of like this song. So what should I talk about with the time I have remaining? Well, right now I'm still working on, you know, college stuff, getting some, my sophomore project, working on that, you know, now we're designing a web page, in the one, I design class. Psychology's been pretty fun, like, recently we talked about drugs, so, you know, it's been really awesome. It's actually really is quite, the funny thing is, the rant I did on addiction the other week, right after that, like the next class after that, we basically talked about the exact same thing, in terms of drugs. That it's and it's not the technical term isn't physical or psychological addiction. It's habitual, I think, or habitual. I don't know. It's not addiction though. It's something with habits. And yeah, he basically confirmed exactly what I was saying. Was you can get. He had mentioned he had a friend who got like seriously addicted to M&Ms, and like he was going I think baseball game, and he ran out of M&Ms, and like he was really pissed that his friend, he was really pissed because he didn't have any M&Ms. Well, that's that then. Now there's nothing between us and some treasure. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, we defeat the Lava Piranha. We can now get the next Star Spirit, who also has a pretty good power, at least compared to all the other ones. Like, her power technically makes Eldstar's power, which you can assume what is obsolete, except for the fact that Eldstar, her power allows you to revive 2 HP. Eldstar allows you to revive 5 HP and 5 FP, but really, why would you, if you can revive 1 HP, why would you even care about the 5 FP? So I'd say it makes Eldstar's power obsolete unless you really unless you really need FP. Though, then again, I think her power actually costs more 2-star bars, so that, you know, Eldstar is still, you might still use it. Oh wait, what's this? Something is still going on. So yeah, they're doing the whole. We still have more of this chapter to show, which again they used again in TTYD and in the same chapter. Mario, this way! We must hurry. So the volcano, I'm assuming, is going to erupt. That's not good. You don't want the volcano to erupt. That's bad. Colorado's still standing around. The treasure doesn't seem to be here. You say God, where could it be? No, I couldn't have said God. Gad? That didn't make sense though. Gad, where could it be? Wish I could have read it. Aha, treasure! No, it's some sort of starfish. I love him. He's an awesome character. This won't do. The adventure's not complete without the treasure. Ah, of course, perhaps that horrible fiery monster had it and it was hiding somewhere. Yes, that's it. I'll just run back and check. What's this trembling then? Probably nothing. Kids with fireworks at a volcano, yeah. Okay then. So yeah, the lava is rising, and he has to flee, but he still wants his treasure. He knows it's there. Mario Volcano's gonna erupt. She's gonna say that she feels a slight wind coming through that crack, that obvious crack in the wall. And luckily we have Bombette out. I'm wondering, can you actually die in this segment? That would really suck if you had to die and fight the Lava Piranha again, which, I mean, not that hard, I guess, but there is a part where the lava keeps rushing. Could you actually physically die, or does the lava only rise as you climb up the stairs? Like, watch right here. Nah, I'm thinking it's only as you climb up the stairs. It would really suck if they made you die. Ah, I knew it! At last, the treasure is right there! So close, can't resist. By the stars, I'll risk my life for that treasure! Oh, Colorado. You're not gonna get that treasure. You want to save your life. Don't be stupid. Be a smarty. I'm not gonna finish that, but whoever gets that reference is awesome. So that's about all the time I have. So this has been Making for 100, reminding you that love is pancakes.